everyone, welcome to day 10 of my journey from going from a survivor to a thriver. This is my new look, my studious look. um, so today I wanted to talk to you about how you deal with reject with severe PTSD. For severe PTSD people, it feels like 10 times worse when you get rejection. It's really, really hard to deal with people telling you no. It almost feels like they're telling you you're not good enough. And this is just for normal, but it's just so much more emphasized when you have PTSD. And I came up with a really great little, analogy. Instead of taking the word no, N-O, as, really not good enough or really negative vibe, you can remember this next time someone tells you no, and you really are excited. And I'll tell you my story and what happened today and how I used that. But basically, it means next opportunity. Next, opportunity. And, it's changing your thought process and those horrible tapes in your head from all the abuse that really help start changing your life, and you start doing things differently. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Today, I took a chance and decided to go to an interview to teach a class at our community college here in California. And I got turned down, and I thought, wow, I know somebody's going to pay for this information. They would be so excited to learn this stuff. But they even, instead of saying, oh, this isn't good enough or this isn't what we're looking for, they said, this is amazing stuff, but it is not what the criteria that we were wanting to put in this particular continuing education class. We were under the impression it was something else. So I guess they were telling me it's not what they were looking for, but instead of just kind of letting me down easily and sending me away, they said, this other department would be super, super excited to have your information. And they gave me a connection. So, I might be going from teaching a class that would have only lasted a few hours during the day to actually teaching a class, a credited class, where you get credits for a semester at the college. So they were very impressed with my information. But, that's, instead of me shriveling up in front of them and just feeling like, God, I just totally screwed up, I didn't do right, and start beating myself up, but you weren't good enough, what were you thinking, trying to do this high of a thing in your life, who do you think you are? All those horrible things we play in our heads. I took that information and I'm getting ready to email the head person of the department that they sent me to, and let's see what happens. For me, it was a learning process to take that no word and say, hey, let's jump right on that next opportunity. And, I am learning too that the higher you try to fly, the farther you have to fall. So you don't not necessarily want to try, but you've got to start small, just like a little fledgling, or a little bird. You fly a little bit, hop around your nest, and you get used to being away, and then you just start going farther and farther, and then you start flapping your wings, and the rest of the story. So, for years, I've known that I've had all this stuff that I could fly, and I've seen the door of my cage open, and they're like, go do your thing. But I'm afraid, and we are all so much afraid of failing, especially with all the crap we've been through, that We just don't even try. And so I want to encourage you today. I'm hoping you got out a little bit yesterday. I'm hoping you tried something new yesterday. I would love to hear from you guys, some of your feedback on what you're doing, to just test the waters and try to move a little farther in your life and try to be a little bit better, because you can do that. You have that in you. And that's why I'm filming these videos, because I want to show you that, living human being, me, is actually doing this. So if I can do it, so can you. It doesn't matter what your past is. It doesn't matter what you're going through. You can still dream. Even if it's a dream to put a smile on your face one day again. Even if it's a dream to be able to leave your house one day again. Whatever it is, if it's tiny, you can make and take a step forward today to make those things happen. Whether it's watching a funny movie, and it's those few minutes that you weren't thinking about what happened to you. That, hey, wait a minute, I caught myself smiling and laughing. Good for you. It's okay, because remember, this stuff is in the past. It doesn't matter if it happened a few days ago. It doesn't matter if it happened a few years ago. It's in the past. And you do need time to get through it. But you don't spend the rest of your life, trying to get over, you don't need to spend the rest of your life thinking about it and dwelling on it, or you're going to lose your life. Bad things happen to everybody, but so do amazing things. Amazing things. And it's the way that you choose to think about things and where you want to put your focus. All right, guys, that's it for today. I can't wait to hear from some of you on some of the cool things you're trying and doing and pursuing. And I'm really proud of you for coming as far as you have already. So thank you. Join me for tomorrow, day 11. Bye.